Hello, Aquarius on YouTube. Hello, Aquarius. My name is Heidi Corona, Spirit Speaks Psychic Medium, the Heidi. That is me. I am doing an October tarot spread prediction for you, for Aquarius, for the general collective of Aquarius for the month of October 2022. If you're finding this after then, look back at your October and see how it resonated with you. Now, I am plugging into many different people with this reading, so please use your free will and good judgment to take it as it resonates. Let it land where it lands in your life. Connect the dots on your own. I will give you everything I can so that you will be able to do that. But you will know what I'm talking about. It'll speak to your heart. Take it as it resonates. Use your own free will and good judgment and to make your choices, okay? Because we are all adults here, and part of the experience is living the experience. So I'm dealing your cards here, Aquarius. You got a lot going on. I can see this. I can see this here. So if you do not know me, like I said, my name is Heidi Corona. I am a psychic medium, an energy healer, an animal communicator, and a channel for spirit messages. I do have a website. It is spiritspeaks.org. And I do have a Facebook page. I do a lot of cool stuff on Facebook. I also have, I meet for private sessions. My links are in the description box. Check me out. If you're not subscribed to my channel, click that notification bell so you don't ever miss anything from me. And once you like this video, click that like button. I appreciate that. So let's talk about where you're at, Aquarius. This is the Four of Pentacles. I'm using the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann because I love these cards. They're fantastic. I don't get paid to say that. I just love them. So Four of Pentacles, okay? This is about deciding what's precious in your life and taking it with you into the future. This could literally be a move forward somewhere else, a new location. This could be moving to a new house, new job, maybe leaving family members behind. This is really shedding the past because you've gotten to this point where, oh my God, I really have to decide what is really, truly most important for me, to me, within me. And that is what I'm clutching to my chest and I'm taking with me to the future. This is where you sit right now. And in the past, what are you leaving in the past? This is Three of Pentacles. This is about working with others. So you're really feeling, I have to say this, somewhat alone, isolated, or deserted by other people. And you're deciding like, well, obviously it doesn't work all together like this. So I'm doing my own thing. I'm going to decide what's precious for me, and I'm doing my own thing. What are you bringing with you from the past? Major Arcana card number 10, the Wheel. Your understanding and your knowledge that life has ups and downs, that you can try new things. And if they don't work, you can discard them. You can try on a new coat. You don't like it, you don't have to keep it. Just like that old group of friends or that old job or those family members, whoever this was that you were in collaboration with that let you down. Or somehow, some way, they're just not available to you anymore. So now it's you looking out for number one, and you know that you will come back on to the upswing when it is your time. You know that you can build yourself up from nothing. You know you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from this experience that you have. So Aquarius, don't you worry. Your future is looking a lot brighter than what you've been through so far. So let's talk about starting the month of October. In this month, right here and now, it's already the 6th. You should know your energy. You should know where you sit and how this resonates with you. I've got 3 cards for you starting off your month. First is Page of Wands. This is about new actions. And that doesn't surprise me because look at you. You're deciding what's precious. You're taking an action to change your life, whether you're forced into that action or you're doing it willingly, right? This is you deciding to do something new, whether you have to or you want to. You're doing something new and you're really going to throw yourself into it because you know that it's going to be sustainable in the long term. I have to say this, you know that you're getting older, right? You know that you have to start thinking more about your finances, your stability, the long-term plans that you have in your life. It's not just carefree any longer. You really feel the need to buckle down and have some stability, to have some longevity, some plans for the future. I see this here. I see the yearning for you. But Aquarius, I also see the immaturity of actually taking these steps here. And it can be kind of a scary thing. We can feel uncertain about finally becoming a responsible adult. You know, take it as it resonates, whatever area this is in your life. Maybe you're deciding to control your finances instead of letting your partner do it this whole time. Maybe you're deciding to get a promotion at work and you're feeling a little bit intimidated because you haven't been a supervisor yet. And this is a new thing for you, a new role of leadership, a new role of being the one who says what goes in your life, wherever it lands. But it's not a bad thing. It's about time, is what your spirit team says. It's about time, Aquarius. Good for you. Good for you. Now let's see what you're stepping into in the month of October. Major Arcana card number 9, the Hermit. Hermit mode, Hermit phase. I am pulling in, which doesn't surprise me because look, you've cut out the outside world, you've tucked in what's most precious, and now you're looking at yourself introspectively. Now you're looking at yourself, not just physical possessions. You've already done that. Sometimes when life cuts people out of our lives, when people resonate away from us, when somehow we end up in this lonely, isolated corner all by ourselves, there's a reason for that. It's because we're not there alone like we think. It's because God is there. And God is found inside of you. And you can pray and you can meditate and you can sit with your body in silence and you can decide what feels right for your future and what doesn't feel like something you really want in your future. This is you stepping into this phase of self-awareness. I've got chills right now, Aquarius. Sometimes we have to be totally stricken from the outside world in some way, even made a leper in some cases, okay? So that really, truly, we have no option but to turn within and see who we truly are and decide what characteristics we want, what qualities of character we want to bring with us into the future. Okay, so what quality of character are you bringing with you into the future? I'll give this to you. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is fantastic. I love this. It is a step above. Let me show you here. It is a step above this Page of Wands and this King of Pentacles. Okay, so the page is a new action to become financially sustainable, right? So what you're bringing with you is, I have to say this, your carefree attitude and survival nature. Okay, you're able to blend in all different crowds. You're able to fit in. If there's a job opening, I'll take that one. I can fill in. Maybe you're a chameleon of sorts. You have a lot of different talents. Maybe your income is already self-sustainable. Maybe this is just a new action in another direction of your life. Okay, but what you have with you is your own sustainable ability to live your life and create your finances, to have sustainable finances. You don't have to have someone else providing for you. And there's another touch to this card on the Queen of Pentacles is always see how unique she is. See how she doesn't care if anyone's even looking at her. She doesn't care what you think. She's got her money. She knows she's safe. She knows she's set. She doesn't care. She's enjoying her time, enjoying her life. This is what you're taking in with you. You don't care what others think, even if the way you make money is different, or even if the way you present yourself to the world is a little different. You've gotten to a place where I don't care. You don't pay my bills, do you? You've gotten to this place, Aquarius. This is beautiful. That's what you're bringing into the future with you. Let me sip my water. And towards the end of the month, these are the energies that you're going to be dealing with. Boundaries, 7 of Wands, keeping healthy boundaries with people, okay? It looks like those people that you've maybe left behind or maybe new people try to come into your life. And oh my gosh, this is that same old energy. I know crap when I see it. Keeping those healthy boundaries tight, okay? That's what's important. You have made these choices. Or life has made these choices for you. The universe has set you in these choices somehow, some way. You know you will be back on the upswing. The way to get there is from going within, being true to yourself, being true to the light within you. That will lead you to great places of sustainability, not to get suckered back into that same old pattern, the same old ways of thinking, the same old group of friends who is so negative or toxic, family even, who are so toxic, dysfunctional that you feel defensive. You feel defensive, distrustful. Maybe you always have to say no. Maybe you always have to set someone straight. You always have to put someone in line. And maybe it gets freaking tired of always having to do that, Aquarius, right? Maybe it gets tiresome of being suspicious of people in your environment, Aquarius. So at the end of the month, you are really keeping yourself devoid of that. You are stepping away, turning your face. You have this protective shield around you. It's almost like you don't even notice that they're trying anymore. Thank God. That's wonderful. You are stepping into such a healthy energy. towards the end of the month. This is Five of Cups. This is about regretting the past. Of course you are. We've all made mistakes. You thought you had something going on and you lost whatever that was, or it was taken from you temporarily or permanently. It wasn't working and it saddens you. I get it. And more than that, you don't have the support and that makes you angry. I get it. These things can make you feel left out. They can make you feel depleted. They can make you feel like, who else in the world supports me? Everything I had was in the past and it's gone now. Who else supports you? God. God supports you. Spirit supports you. You're not in this alone. The divine supports you. You're not in this alone. So also at the end of the month, you might be going through some boundary things, some sadness here and there. I get it. Regret of the past. So don't be that way now. If you regret the past, if you regret your actions before, the things that you've done, then don't do it again. Don't do it again. Action speaks so much louder than words. And I see that, Aquarius, you're not going to. You feel too darn bad about the mistakes that you've made, the things that have escaped you, the things that you've let go. You feel too bad about it. And you're really trying to pull yourself together so those other folks don't make you feel like that again someday, right? I see it. So throw yourself into your work, throw yourself into your passions, throw yourself into what you're good at the end of the month of October, the whole month of October. It looks like you're already doing that. See, beginning the page, the end, the night. Do you see the mastery there? Oh my God, I got chills on this for you right now. You're stepping into this new direction. Maybe you're moving, you're starting a new hobby, a new job, a new craft, a new life path. What is this that you're doing? It's freaking awesome because by the end of the month, you've up-leveled. You're enjoying it. It's not work or learning anymore. It's now just doing. And it's being, and it's taking you out of that old headspace and those old patterns that you were trapped in for a while. I feel here that you're not collaborating with others. You're doing this on your own. And sometimes it doesn't feel bad that you're doing it on your own. In fact, sometimes it's great. And that doesn't mean others won't gravitate into your awareness and enjoy this with you. That's not what it means. But look at that. Isn't it amazing when you can cultivate joy on your own? Good for you, Aquarius. That's what you're doing at the end of the month. I have some more cards for you here. What are you manifesting? Big moves, big changes. Major Arcana card number 7, the Chariot. You are manifesting some big stuff in October. This is, I see the way things are. I see the black and the white. I see the path and I want to go. I know what the right thing is and I am on my way. You're really looking introspectively at yourself. You can see what feels right. You can see what feels wrong. You are manifesting yourself a better life. So follow that inner knowing into that direction. The direction that doesn't have to do with what other people say or think or do with the outside world. This is a very solitary reading for you, Aquarius. It's all about you, and it's all about you designing your life and following through with the path that you want. That's what you're manifesting. You're manifesting the path, and it starts with how you feel about it inside. Which way are you headed? Big moves, big changes. What have you forgotten? Knight of Cups. Cups is emotions. We really didn't have any emotions at all in these cups, okay? So what have you maybe forgotten about or tucked aside for the time being? This is about romance. This is about things could happen really quick and blindside you. This is about loving yourself, treating yourself. I said this is a very solitary kind of reading for you guys this month, Aquarius. It's all about you. It's about you meeting your needs, eating healthy foods, attending to your physical appearance, hygiene, making sure that you are your best self presented outward. This is about you loving yourself, even your flaws, realizing that those regrets of the past is not who you are. You are who you are in this moment, and you feel bad because that's not you. It causes those feelings in you of regret because you wish you had acted differently, or you feel bad that it went down that way because that doesn't resonate with your heart anymore as you sit right now. So don't forget, what a beautiful, kind, caring, compassionate, and loving person that you are inside. I feel like you've got to kind of tuck that away right now as you've been dealing with these things. You have these boundary things going on. Maybe you don't trust anyone. Maybe that group of three, that three of pentacles here, the group that you have left, your family, your friends, whatever, maybe they burned you, man. And you tucked your heart in just a little bit. Don't forget it's still there. Don't forget it's still there, and you are charming, and you can let in whoever you want to let in, and you can keep out whoever you want to keep out. But the ones who you let get close to you get to know this about you. When you're ready, don't forget it. Don't forget it, how charming you are. Now, what's something that can bring you down in the month of October? This is funny. Major Arcana card number 5, the Hierophant. This is about spirituality and God, okay? And I feel like in the month of October, I have to say this, Aquarius, I feel like you might be angry with God. God, why am I dealing with all these circumstances? I thought I've been doing great. I've been doing all the next right things. How come you let me down, God? How come you've let me down? How come I'm not up here where I should be instead of I'm way down here at the bottom? This could be the isolation of being alone. This could be what brings you down. Is it just me and God here alone? I have no support. I have no one else. I'm isolated or separated for whatever kind of a reason. Even if people are around you, Aquarius, you can feel like a disconnect from your environment, from the people there. You can feel lonely in a crowded room. I know this. These are things that can bring you down. And I want you to know that God has never left you. These circumstances that you are overcoming are cultivating the life skills, the necessary life skills that you need to grow and thrive in a healthy way in the future. God has not left you. God is witnessing you with perfection and is in awe of how well you're doing on your journey so far. Now, what is something that can bring you up, Aquarius, in the month of October? This is the Ace of Swords. This is about your mindset. Aquarius, I said this. I said you can be suspicious of people. You can be wary of people. Aquarius, you're really in the brain. I know that you have a grasp of people and you see things and you notice things, and your mind can go up in a direction or down in a direction. If you think something, you can think the whole thing all the way through and know. And that can be a challenge. So what can bring you up is thinking up in a positive way. Aquarius, you're so creative. You're so creative in the imaginal realms of your mind. So instead of worrying about bad things or regretting the past, like this card here, regretting the past, use that mental energy that you have to fantasize and plan and project out your future. Get creative with this. Really wrap your head into the projects that are bringing you joy, or this new job or venture that's really wrapping you up, because it's taking a footing. I'm serious. You saw what it started with the page in the first of the month. Towards the end of the month, you're into the night. That's because you're using your mind wisely. You're really engaging with the processes and the practices that are getting you to that next level. And that is encouraged here, because you could very easily be sucked back down that rabbit hole of regretting the past. And that is not what it's about. You have what's precious to you. You have the God that lives inside of you, the air in your lungs, the love in your heart, and the beautiful brain and the mechanisms that are just going for you, Aquarius. You're getting downloads and divine inspiration coming through. Please follow those leads. I need to say this. This is a collective reading for Aquarius, friends. So that means it's hitting all of Aquarius people. So if you are getting those inspirations, act on them. Don't hesitate. Act on them and make sure that you are doing that, because others are getting the same kinds of nudges and inspirations too. And if it's not going to be you, it's going to be someone else who is doing this creatively in your area or in your life. Whew, big message. Overall theme for the month of October for Aquarius is the 10 of Cups. Now, I can see that you may not have this. You may not have this, but you might yearn for it desperately, or you might be working towards it faithfully, Aquarius. Don't give up. I see in these cards that everything that you are doing, going through, planning in your life, trying to get away from, right? All of these things are because you have a vision in your heart of the happy home that you want to have, the people that you want to be with you, the kinds of relationships that you guys share. Whether you have this and you hold that vision, or you want this and you're holding that vision as a goal in sight. You're working towards this. You're working towards this sense of fulfillment, this deepening, this up leveling of your family love, whatever that looks like to you, Aquarius. And that's beautiful. This is the overall theme. I can see that you are struggling. I can see that. I said this is a solitary reading, but this is what you're after, and you will achieve it. Keep the end in sight. Keep that. I told you, you had the King of Swords. This is long-term planning. Long-term planning. It will happen as long as you take those steps to get there, okay? Something else to consider here. Seven of Cups. This is about the way you feel about things. We have talked about this. The old stuff felt wrong, so you left it, right? You're keeping healthy boundaries with anyone who rubs you the wrong way or isn't fitting into the new life that you see yourself creating. Does this support the life that I'm trying to build? Okay. We've talked about this. When you have scenarios, options, you're going to have options. Look at you. You're at the drawing board. You've left things behind you. Now you have free time. Now you have different areas that you might go travel, visit, different avenues to follow in your job or in your home life. Whatever this is for you, Aquarius, this month you have options and they will be presented to you, and your mind can think it up or think it down. Okay. Now remember to feel into it. Not everything can be solved logically. Not every problem or circumstance can be solved with your logical thinking. We have to drop some of that energy down to our heart center. And you can do that, Aquarius, on purpose. All you got to do is like, you know how you feel your brain like thinking like, wow, my brain is just going, right? Aquarius, I feel your brain buzzing. Get a quiet moment to just stop and take a quiet moment and breathe some of the energy from your head down into your chest. Okay, right down into your heart. You can do this. You can do this on your own at any time, and just decide that, man, I've got way too many thoughts going on, way too much energy going on in the head space. Let's pull some of this down into my heart center, and let's think with my emotions now. Let's feel into this now. Now, if I really truly want to think about going down that rabbit hole or connecting with that person or going back to that old relationship, letting this family member back into my life, think about it in your heart space. And what is your heart telling you? Eek, are you cringing? Oh my God, no, that'll hurt. No, I don't trust that person. I'm not sure yet. Maybe it's not the right time. Maybe you're not ready. Maybe it's a bad idea. Your body will tell you this. Your feelings will tell you if it's too much. You're keeping very good guard. This is another tip, another tool, something to consider about making sure that you are weeding out the right, weeding your garden. Weeding your garden. If it feels wrong, it is wrong for you. Listen to your inner knowing, okay? Final guidance. Major Arcana card number 19, the Sun. Your life is what you make of it. Your happiness is yours to be had alone. Not always alone, but you can be happy alone and you can be happy with people. And you can be sad alone and you can be sad with people. It doesn't have anything to do with your circumstances. It has to do with you. Happiness starts inside of you, Aquarius, and you know this. And sometimes when you're happy, you beam that and shine that on the whole world. And then the whole world is happy. And you know that you had a hand in causing that because you are that charismatic, charming Knight of Cups individual. You are that. You know this. And sometimes when you close those arms and turn the sun away, the whole world is dark. And you know this too. And that can give you some sense of power over the world and over people. So remember that your happiness starts with you. It ends with you. And it shines on other people as a compliment to them. You are not the source of someone else's happiness, nor is someone else the source of yours. It may shine on you and compliment you and uplift you if that's the case, but it is always you and your connection to God, your connection to nature, your connection to the universe that will replenish you. You are sustainable. Remember not to get those frequencies blended. No one is dependent upon you, nor you on them. We complement each other in this universe. I feel codependency here, Aquarius. Just take it as it resonates. Make sure that you're getting outside in October. This is the final guidance. So make sure you're getting outside if you can. Sunshine, fresh air, getting into nature, grounding in whatever way that brings you joy, listening to music, dancing, watching things that lift you up, whatever this could be. If you don't have actual access to like outdoors, but you have a living house plant, this is not living. I'm not pretending this is fake. But if you have a living house plant, you can hold hands with your plant and breathe with your plant and thank your plant for helping you to ground and filter your own energy. Your plant already does that for you, but intentionally doing that will bring you more peace, comfort, and connection with your environment, with your plant, actually. So take that as it resonates, Aquarius. At the bottom of the deck, in your heart, at your core, is Major Arcana card number 15, the Devil. Now, I know that you're not a devil in your heart, okay? But sometimes those traumas of the past can really be there. You know what I mean? When people hurt us and we have to decide to like pull in and leave and we're hurt and we don't know what the heck, who to trust, and we're in here alone. Sometimes we're in there alone with our own wounds, man, and our own trauma and our own stress and our own problems. And we have to sort out, who am I? Does my past define me? Even if I was the bad guy in the past, does my past define me? No, I can be whoever I want at any moment. I can be the sun or not. And I have to say this, see how the devil's holding the strings of someone else's hands. So you can be the sun and shine it onto those people, that audience, those others, or not. But it is not you who ultimately holds the strings. That is a trait of the ego who thinks that they have control over another in such a way. Well, if I'm not around, you will not thrive. You only succeed because I'm around to assist you. Aquarius, I'm being honest here. This is coming through for you. These are some egocentric feelings about the control or the dependence of people in your environment. They are all healthy, whole individuals, all on their own. I have to say this. They want me to say this. You cannot make or break anyone. Release those feelings of superiority or whatever this could be. Dependence, people depend on you. This could also be addictions, alcoholism, toxicity within the body, within the area, the environment, or the relationship. If that is something going on within you, you know it. I don't have to say it. I'm not pulling your covers. You know it. Spirit is speaking to that and saying, make healthy choices for your life, for your health, and for your body. Aquarius, that is your reading. I thank you so much for tuning in with me. Again, my name is Heidi Corona. I'm a psychic medium, an energy healer, an animal communicator, and a channel for spirit messages. I was using the Light Seers deck with this one for you guys. If you like the video, please click that little like button. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. There are some links in the description box if you are interested in connecting with me on a deeper level. And until the next one, I send you so much love and so much blessings, friends. You're going to do great in October, Aquarius. See you on the next one.